Hello kiddos, how are you guys today? Coming to you from my classroom today. We're going to read a story. I like this story. It's about a man named Tomas Rivera. And this is called a biography. Bio means life and graph means write. So when you write a story about someone's life, it's a biography. Can you all say biography? Biography. Let's count the syllables. Let's chop it. Why can you not say my hand here? Okay, here. Biography. How many? 4 syllables in that word. And this story, it was written by Jane Medina, illustrated by Renee King Moreno. Okay? Do y'all remember the author writes the words? The author writes the words. Hi-ho, did you know the author writes the words? The illustrator draws the pictures. The illustrator draws the pictures. Hi-ho, did you know the illustrator draws the pictures? So we're going to read the story, a biography about Tomas Rivera. Jane Medina is both a teacher and a writer. Just like Tomas Rivera, she began writing when she was a teenager. Since then, she has written books of poems in Spanish and English. And then the illustrator is Renee King Moreno. As a young girl, Renee King Moreno loved to draw and paint. She also loved going to the library. She studied art in school, and now she illustrates children's books. Tomas Rivera. Tomas Rivera was born in Texas. Tomas and his family went from place to place picking crops. So what do you think crops are? Looks like they might be picking strawberries here. Crops are foods that people can grow to raise money from them. They take them and sell them, okay? Tomas helped pick crops all day. It was a lot of work. When the work was done, Tomas would talk with his grandpa. It's always fun to talk to your grandparents and hear stories of a long time ago. Come quick, Grandpa called. It's time for stories. And there's Tomas when he's a little boy. You tell the best stories, Tomas said. I wish I could tell great stories too. The next day, Grandpa said, we can get lots of stories for you, Tomas. When? Asked Tomas. Quick, hop in, Grandpa said with a wink. I will show you. Grandpa drove the truck up the road. Where do you think they're going to go to get all these stories? Where's a place that you know you can go to get lots of stories? We have one of them here at school. This is a library, said Grandpa. Look at all the books, gasped Tomas. Oh, look how happy he is. You can tell he really loves stories and he really loves to read. Read all you can, Tomas. It will help you think of lots of stories, said Grandpa. Do you think Grandpa's a pretty nice guy? He works really hard. He's really nice to Tomas. He takes time to tell him stories and take him to the library. I think he's a very nice guy. Well, mercy, I've chopped off Tomas's head here. There we go. There were lots of books for Tomas to read. Some were funny and made him laugh. He read about boats, trains, and cars. He dreamed of space. Soon, Tomas was thinking of his own stories. What do you think the story he's reading about here? Maybe traveling somewhere in a car? Tomas began telling his stories, and then he wrote them on paper. It's a good way to remember them. When he was a grown-up, Tomas got a job as a teacher. He still wrote stories. Tomas Rivera's stories tell about people picking crops just as his family did. Lots of people read his books. So here he's thinking about when he was little with his grandpa. And this is called a typewriter. This is what we used to type things up before we had computers and all this stuff. This is what people used to, if they wanted to look fancy, they would type it up on a typewriter. Now his name is on a big library. People go to the library. They get books just as Tomas did. So here's some little kids. Right here it says Tomas Rivera Library. Isn't that pretty? And that really is a real place. You can Google that and look at it. But look, this little girl, this little boy, they may become writers someday just like Tomas did because they're going out and reading all these stories. I hope you all like this story as much as I do. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.